One viewer asks, is the abolition of the monarchy inevitable once the Queen passes away? It's not inevitable, is it?
No.
No, it's not inevitable, but it may well take a bit of a knock, and we may find that Australia and Canada no longer want the British monarch as head of state. There'll be changes, but abolition to be replaced by what? President Blair or someone like that? I don't think so. Mick asks, are the Labour Party unelectable with Starmer at the wheel? Well, Mick, you know, we're in a very odd situation, aren't we? Confidence in both parties really sinking, I think, quite fast. The polls say, in relative terms, Labour at the moment would win more votes and more seats than the Conservatives. There's a long way to go, but I have to say, he's got no control over his party at all, and we've seen that on the RMT picket lines all over the country. Today, Ryan asks, if Rwanda fails, could we use British overseas territories to process the migrants? Well, there was talk of the Ascension Islands, but I think that's an awfully long way to fly people. Possibly we could. The Australians did a deal in the end with Nauru, as you know. They're going to have to do something, but can they do anything all the while we stay part of the ECHR? I very, very much doubt it. Jeff asks, goodness me, should whips be banned in horse racing? Well, this is really out of left field. No, I don't think they should be banned, but I think actually the Jockey Club are pretty strict about the way in which they are used, and that is right and appropriate. Finally, Dorothy asks, will Boris ever get Brexit done? Well, look, Brexit needs to be completed, and you could sense with Ian Duncan Smith earlier, both he and I, passionate Brexiteers, we are frustrated that there's so many opportunities we could take from this, and it's not been done. They're blaming the pandemic, but they're running out of time. Otherwise, the public will become dispirited with Brexit, and a coalition government, if the Tories were to lose, would take us back into the single market, or at least aligned rules, and that would be a tragedy in my view.